Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club, just hilarious. Now, I'm broadcasting out in Aruba. Shout out to everybody out in Aruba. I'm about to catch my flight to head back. They do this event each and every year. It's actually Sinbad's brother. You know the brother Sinbad.
Yes.
His brother, they do this event every year. And now he continued on and he's doing it. And I asked him about Sinbad. He says Sinbad is doing well, that he wants to come on the Breakfast Club. It has to be via Zoom soon. So we can't wait to talk to the OG Sinbad. All right?
Yeah, send the healing energies to the legend Sinbad always.
Absolutely. Well, let's get to the Just with the Mess.
It's Just with the Mess, and my niece is real.
Child, the ghetto.
This is the Rumor Report.
So my niece is real.
On the Breakfast Club.
Woo, honey, it's ghetto up in here.
Yes, it's ghetto up in here. Y'all know I say that when some ghetto-ish comes about. Nicki Minaj and Young Miami get into Twitter beef over borrowed catchphrase. All right, yesterday, Nicki had time. Young Miami posted to Twitter promoting her upcoming episode of Carisha Please featuring Summer Walker, so that should be a good one. In the promotional message, she said her and Summer got some things to get into. No, let me quote it right. Got into some things. Because this is what Nicki got upset about. Nicki saw the tweet and was not feeling it because she claims that get into some things is her catchphrase that she's known for using on Queen Radio. Right? Now, Young Miami clapped back and told Nicki, get into some things is a well-known phrase used in the gay community, but Nicki was not buying it. Right? Now, this is annoying to me because,
Why, Jess?
It's
Why is it
very annoying because nobody makes up words. Like, nobody makes up words, yo. And then, honestly, it's like, all right, if you even did say that first, got into some things or get into some things, what if somebody else said it that wasn't Young Miami, would it be said to them? And then on the other grand scheme of things, that's like Carisha and JT getting mad at somebody for saying period. They didn't make up the word period. They just made it cooler and more trendier to say to anything.
I would say period is more of a staple than getting into some things. I've been hearing people say getting into some things forever.
Yeah. While I don't think
period is more of a popular catchphrase, I would say.
I don't think the gay community made that up, but I think we do hear them say that a lot. Get into some things or sip the tea or I ain't had to do the mannerisms. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to mimic y'all too much. Charlamagne, what they be doing?
Getting into some things.
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 But let me ask you, do y'all listen have y'all heard Nicki's show to see if that's what she does? Because she might do it all the time, and that's like her thing. You know what I mean?
I've heard her say it. I don't even got
you have?
She do say get into some things, child. She do say that, but I guarantee you, I highly doubt that Carisha was really channeling, or trying to trigger Nicki when she said that, So
was Nicki serious? Well, she wasn't playing with this. This was a serious thing.
I hope that she was playing, but I do think that she was serious. Young Miami, she just was like, bring me on Queen Radio. You know what I mean? And then Nicki starts. Nicki talks like she types sometimes like she writing a screenplay because listen to this. She said, hits Diddy to advise him that a young lady on a show that appears on his network seems to have borrowed a very popular Queen Radio catchphrase. Puff, who is representing you these days, child. I got my S drafted in my head, B. Like, sometimes you got to read her stuff slow. Because I think y'all, and y'all already saying I can't read, y'all need to tell Nicki to just make videos. Stop tweeting, girl. Just make the videos. Because it's a lot of back and forth that she got going on. So she said she called up Diddy. She said Diddy called her frantically, but she, didn't answer the phone. And, she put a little subliminals out there. And I think Carisha is, just trying to stay above it. But it's the picking.
I know that would be a good ass Carisha Please episode.
It would
Nicki
be
Minaj,
a good ass.
Man.
It would be great. And it would be a good Queen Radio show, too. So
I'll be honest. I don't.
Period.
I don't care. I really prefer them to do music. I want them to do music. How about that? How about both of them do a record together? You know what I mean?
Period.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
Period.
I like that too. But I do like Carisha Please.
Period.
I do.
Period.
So I do care about
Charlamagne.
Carisha Please.
Period.
All
Okay.
right. Yo, chill. All right.
Okay.
So
perfect example. Let's say somebody else started their show with yo.
I did not invent that. That's Flavor Flav might get the credit for that.
You stole it from Flav. Okay, I got it.
No way.
All right, so moving on. Draya Jackson. All right, so we talked about her and her former husband, who was the former relationship expert, Derrick Jackson. And she was saying, yesterday we reported on a story that she was saying that she knew her body, she knew other women's bodies better than she knew her own because of her husband's cheating. And we have some audio for that.
I knew several other women's bodies better than I knew my own. I went in such a deep hole where I was like studying these women. I would go to their profiles and I would study their pages and like what they wear. I knew when they were when they had met up. So I watched their videos of them having sex. So I would try to imitate that and recreate that in our relationships so that he could choose me and want me. And so I completely lost myself. I became a shell of myself. I tried to imitate their hair, their actions.
Okay, all right. You know what? We can cut that. No, because we were sad for her yesterday. We not said we want to laugh at you today.
What's wrong with you, Jess? Hilarious.
No, I don't care because we need to stop coddling women. Ebony said stop coddling men. We need to stop coddling as a woman. We need to stop coddling these women when they are they fall so deep in delusion and then they try to play it on, faith in God. Oh no, my marriage, you're supposed to work at your marriage. You're not supposed to walk away from your husband. God don't want us to be delusionally stupid either. We're not supposed to devalue ourselves and minimize ourselves just to make somebody else feel good.
But let me ask you a question, Jess. Doesn't it seem like she has low self-esteem and I don't know the relationship, that it seems like he put her down so much that she wants to mimic what he likes. So when she sees him liking other women's hairstyles, the way other women dresses, her self-esteem is so low that she wants to be what those other women are.
I don't know what it was like when he met her, but I'm telling you, he the one that made her dress like Little House on the Prairie, like she, and then he bringing all these nice girls with stripper bodies, and she's sitting on the steps talking about, please, Lord, make it stop. You talking to the wrong man. You know what I'm saying?
Where does she go from here, Jess? Where does she go from here?
She also said that she was crying and she was saying, "Dear Holy Spirit, I hate his stinking guts." If you praying like that, ain't nothing gonna ever happen. You know what I mean? I honestly feel like right now, this man might have just made her a hoe. You know?
What? Excuse me?
He might have made. Well, can I say that?
Yes.
He might have made her a hoe.
Now explain how she go from a Little House on the Prairie to Little Hole on the Prairie. Now explain.
Because think about everything that he made her watch, everything that she's seen. She about to go outwork that little box. You know what I mean? And she look good on the interview. She probably she finally took them thick glasses off. She took them. She used to wear like 2 hats at a time. She took both of them off. You know what it reminded me of? With the long dresses, she looked good.
It reminds me of, and you're laughing because I just seen it on my way to Aruba. I never seen Girls Trip, so I seen it on my way here. But it reminds me of Jada Pinkett in Girls Trip, how she was so this, that, and the other, and then she got down to New Orleans and just started busting it.
So you saying the next prayer retreat gonna be popping, huh, Jess? That's gonna be popping.
And then Dark gonna want her back.
You know what I learned from all these situations? You really can't judge a book by its cover. You shouldn't judge someone or something based only on what you see on the outside or only on what you perceive without knowing the full situation. Because y'all don't know none of these souls on social media, but you think you do. And the folks you think are good are usually bad, and the folks who you think are bad are usually good.
Yep.
But y'all don't know the difference.
Nope.
Well, you know what it is, too, is a lot of times when people talk about their bad, people make fun of them, they joke them, but people are actually trying to tell them the good, the bad, the ugly, everything that comes with the relationship because, like we say, no relationship is perfect. Everything happens. Like, there's not one person that can sit there and say, Charlamagne, you and your wife are always good, or you and Jess, your man, are always good. No, things happen, like, and we have to discuss those things to make it normal.
You're right.
Yes.
You're so right.
Yes.
All right,
I don't want her to be dumb no more.
You don't want her to be dumb.
I just don't want her to be dumb anymore. She's too beautiful for that. She's a beautiful black woman too. So it's a king out there for you, girl. And that's just with the mess for today.
And her news is real, allegedly.
All right. Thank you, Jess, with the mess. Now, Charlamagne, who you giving that down to?
Oh, man, I need the young brother Polo G to come to the front of the congregation. We need to have a word with him. It's a teachable moment, though. I'm doing this with love.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.